Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to Pasco County, located in Central Florida. Our featured auditor is a man that goes by the name of Caved Up Caveman. I've covered this interesting species once before when I first began my channel. That video shows Caveman getting into a fight with a citizen at a car wash, resulting in him going full Dracula and biting that citizen. See that video below in the description. Today's video will not be quite as exciting as that, but it does show how this Florida county is fighting back against some of these auditors' methods. The first couple of clips are just to highlight what the auditor was doing before the police arrived on scene. Let's jump right in.
Now serving A81, window 1.
So each creepily sat there, zooming in and out on the employees as well as the transactions taking place. No one said a word to him while inside, but the police were immediately notified. Let's jump right to that.
Yeah, you can. So, how are you doing today, sir?
All right, your name?
My name?
Yes.
My name is Deputy Crawford,
Badge number?
6843.
Okay.
Okay? So, do you understand that you can't videotape and record and everything inside the tax collector's office?
No, anywhere a individual is allowed in publicly accessible area, they're allowed to record also.
Okay.
That's a damn lie.
But they have a new policy that
But
states
policy
that you
doesn't
cannot.
trump the law. Correct.
This policy is in coordination with the law inside of legal counsel that we've gone ahead and worked on.
Right. So you want him trespassed from this establishment?
So who wrote this
So this
policy?
This policy was actually written and drafted by attorneys
Okay.
inside in coordination with the Driver License Privacy and Protection Act to make sure that people's information is not compromised.
So for the past couple of months, the Florida auditors have had a lot of interest in going to tax collectors' offices. Not to pay taxes, because, well, that's for suckers and the employed, but mainly just to sit in these buildings causing delays.
Yeah, they're shutting these people here down so they can't get service at this register. So they can't serve anybody when there's a camera watching them.
Station number 7.
Sir, I gotta get a car out to another company to sell it. Could you stop taping for a few minutes?
I'm fine.
Well, they say they can't do their business because of you.
Yeah, they're just trying to violate my rights by getting you to do it for them. That's what they're doing.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
They're collecting taxes to pay your welfare check. You obviously don't have a job.
Oh yeah, I don't have a job. I live in my mama's basement. Oh yeah.
Well, what is
But
your job?
we recently renovated, so
Station number 7.
this lady can't get service here.
Can't get service because you're here.
He's not even here for service.
He's not really here, huh?
Don't worry, nobody's really watching it. You can go ahead and keep going.
That's a possibility.
If
He's got
nobody's,
one viewer.
D.
are the police coming?
301.
Okay. I don't think they are, so I think they've learned their lesson since we were last time we were here. So, okay. I've got you photographed several times. I got your 911 phone call. You didn't know where 410 Taylor Street was at. So, okay, do what you got to do, guys. Okay.
That was Dr. Sean Berry, who often runs around with Cammed Up Caveman. When Dr. Berry isn't busy reverberating,
Well, we recently renovated, so.
he's busy picking up felony charges in FEMA offices. See that video below in the description as well. I watched quite a few of these audits in tax collectors' offices, but I felt this encapsulated the annoyances these guys cause. He was in there for 45 minutes fighting for my rights, shutting down one of the counters while pissing off a lot of people who actually had business to attend. A couple months after this event, it seems like these offices may have found a way to curtail these disruptions. Let's go back to present day.
Does not prevent you from video in any way. Just put some parameters in there that you will be able to request the time and option of whenever you want to come in video, and we'll be able to accommodate that.
But I don't have to ask for permission to record.
And how many people come in our offices every single day, it's very difficult for us to allow that without the compromising of their personal information. And so we can, we can accommodate you, sir, or we can go ahead and issue the trespass warning today, and I can have you trespassed from our establishment.
So you're going to issue me a trespass warning?
That is correct.
For
sir.
what?
I'll take this one. It's trespassing. The warning is for trespassing.
For violating the policy we have in place, which therefore then violates the Driver Privacy and Protection Act.
You're going to trespass me for recording? Is that what you're saying?
No, sir. We're trespassing you for violating federal law.
Federal law?
Yes, sir.
What's the statute?
It's right on the door, sir. I don't know it off of hand.
That statute is for the tax collector's office to notify them that they're not allowed to record or release people's information.
We're just going to have to disagree on that, sir. And so
Okay.
we can go ahead and battle this out legally if you would like, but as of today, we're going to trespass you for violating that law.
Which law? If it's a law, there has to be a statute.
Yeah, it's right on our door, sir.
Okay,
If you wanna go
and that-
look on our door, I don't know it
That
off.
statute doesn't have anything to do with recording in the public buildings.
He's right. That U.S. statute doesn't have anything to do with recording in public buildings. It does have to do with keeping your personal information private by limiting those who can have it. One way they are attempting to do just that is by prohibiting recording in their offices.
Regardless of that statute, he's wanting you trespassed, so as of right
But
now...
I haven't committed a crime. I haven't done anything
you don't
wrong.
have
I
to
haven't
commit
caused a
crime.
disturbance.
You don't have to commit a crime for you to be trespassed, okay?
So it can be just because why?
Just because.
Just because.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be a reason.
No.
Are you aware who I am?
No, sir.
I don't know how to put this,
Okay, this is going on YouTube, and a lot of people will be aware.
but I'm kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what are you doing about the trespass? Are you going to write that out in writing?
So our trespass warnings are on the computer. You can get a copy of it from our records.
I would like it in writing. You can print one out. You have a printer in your vehicle, correct?
I do not.
Okay, well, I'd like it in writing.
So he can give you this.
You can have this.
Okay.
I can make
So
a
this-
copy of that.
This
You can
right,
give that to him.
yeah, that's fine. So this.
So is that a
order
trespassing warning?
from them? Yes. Ours will be in the computer. If you want a copy of it, I can give you a business card, and you can contact records and get a copy of it.
Not only was he formally trespassed from this tax office location, he was trespassed from all tax collectors' offices in the entire county.
You're being trespassed by these guys, okay? You understand that?
Can I get an event number?
Yes, I will give you an event number. But do you understand that you're being trespassed, and if you were to...
I understand what you're doing, and I understand that it's illegal, yes. Would you get me an event number? Your name, sir?
Deputy Schrock.
What's that?
Deputy Schrock,
And ID number?
6896.
Thank you. Is your body camera activated?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So after squabbling for about 10 more minutes after exactly where he could stand, he finally walks off the property.
Right?
I'm sorry, I'm partially deaf.
I'm sorry. Don't be surprised if they have the same policy, okay?
It'll be a violation of the civil rights too.
So... Did he give you a copy of that?
I haven't had time to read it.
Okay, did you want a copy of it so you can read it?
He
when you
gave
get
me a
home?
copy,
He did? Okay.
but I know that it doesn't matter because the policy doesn't trump the law or civil rights.
So regardless of that policy, you were doing something inside that building that they did not like, they did not want.
What was
They asked
that?
you to leave recording. So they asked you to leave. Once a business asks you to leave, you need to leave. If you don't leave, that's considered trespassing, which is a crime. Okay? Do you understand that?
Not in a public building. In a public building,
I'm not going to go over the, quote, you have to commit a crime to be trespassed from public property, unquote, nonsense again. What I do want to focus on is this young officer back here. You see this guy, who we may as well refer to as Stalin, has the audacity to help a handicapped man into his truck. When is this tyranny going to end, folks?
It doesn't matter whether it's a public or what matters is that it's a public building, and the public has access to that building, and you can record in any accessible area accessible to the public.
So I'm not talking about recording. Right now I'm talking about the trespass warning.
Okay, why did they trespass me?
They trespassed you.
That's what we were
because
talking about.
Because they asked you to stop recording, all right? That's their policy, okay?
Okay.
So when they asked you to stop recording and you didn't, and when they asked you to leave and you didn't, you were technically trespassing at that point, right?
But I have a right to record in a publicly accessible area.
Of course, as many of you know, he does not have an unlimited right to record in publicly accessible areas. But we also know they will never concede this point. What will be interesting to see is if other counties in Florida or around the US will use this same statute to limit recording where driver's license information is being handled. That would certainly put a lot of DMV auditors out of business. I can't believe I just had to use the phrase DMV auditor. How embarrassing is this movement becoming? Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up here, guys. Please remember to subscribe, notify, like, and comment below if you want to see similar content. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.